Okay, who are you and where are you from?
My name is Jack Pelletier. I'm originally from Maine, but I live in Boston for the past 20 plus years.
And you are the owner of?
I'm the owner of a bicycle shop here in Dorcester, Massachusetts called Ashmont Cycles.
Very good. And have you seen any changes in weather since you were a kid?
Yeah, I recall that winters were certainly more predictable to be winters. In my lifetime, I've seen, I used to ski a fair amount when I was a kid. It used to be that you could rely on there being snow, and now winters are hit or miss. Winters certainly are shorter. That's the big difference, and because that, so the seasonal change is not as marked as it used to be.
On the other hand, there's a longer bike season.
Yeah, I've noted that more than once. That the riding weather into the autumn seems to go further into the autumn, and so sure, for the bike shop that's great. But inside, like, I've certainly at times have felt terror for the future, but also just deep sadness that that all of this is changing. I think like a lot of people, I'm really sad inside, just grieving the changes that at this point I see are inevitable.
Does it affect your everyday life at all, or is it kind of invisible to you?
It doesn't affect my everyday, but I'm conscious of it a lot. Like now, like the past, this is November 16th, and there have been a number of days in November that were in the 70s. Like 3 or 4 in a row. And they're lovely days, sunny days, and it's lovely outside. But in the back of my mind, I'm just also, on the one hand, appreciating a lovely day, but on the other hand, sad and realizing that it didn't used to be this way. So,
on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest, how concerned are you?
Well, I don't have any. I don't think that I know that there's scientific pressure to try to keep 1.5 degree increase in global temperatures. I don't think that we're going to meet that mark. I think we're going to blow past that mark as a planet. How certain am I of that? I'm like a 10 certain. As far as what does that mean for the human race, it's going to mean a lot of adapting and a lot of change and a lot of struggle as a result. I think that the human race is capable of working through all that, but it's not going to be pretty. And I don't anticipate any kind of utopia at the end where everyone realizes that we're all on this planet together and such. I think it's going to be a realigning of political, economic structures globally, and that will continue into the future. But yeah, I certainly do feel like there's an old way that's passing away from us, and we're all going to have to adapt to a new way.
So so I was going to ask if you're optimistic or pessimistic, but you kind of answered it.
Yeah, I guess pessimistic that we're not going to manage things. Optimistic that I do think that as we speak, there are people working on the adaptations that are going to need to be done. I think that things are in process, but yeah, certainly pessimistic that we can try to hold on to the way things have been. I'm not optimistic about that at all.
That sounds like a wrap for me. Today, the 16th of November. You fixed my bike. You have a tremendous shop here. And thank you very much for all your help.